Hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to code another coding challenge and we are going to find the first duplicate character in a given word or given string. So we have given a string and we have to find and return the first character that appears more than once. Assume there's no any duplicates, so you have to return 0. Let's go with these inputs and outputs first to take a better understanding about our question. So the first input is apple, and you can see A will be the first duplicate character. So the output should be B. And in second input, there are two duplicate characters, A and B. So as per our question, we have to return the first duplicate character. Because of that, we have to return A. And in a third input, there's no any duplicate characters. So in this case, we have to return 0. Okay, I think we are good with the question. So this is kind of a simple coding challenge, but this will ask in most interviews as an interview question. So let's jump into the code first. Okay, so I already created a class for as a first duplicate character. My class name is first duplicate character. So here I'm going to create the main method, public static void main, and inside my main method I'm going to create a string input, and I'll go with our first input, uh, apple, and we need a method to code our logic. So I'm going to create a method name here, get first duplicate char, and I'm going to send this input string here, and it will return a char, a single char as a result, as the result. So we have to catch that result and you can print it out to check whether your code is working perfectly or not. So okay, I think we are good with our main method, and now I'm going to create our method, get private static, and my return type should be char, get first duplicate char, my method name and the parentheses. So here you have to mention your input, so string input. Okay, yeah. So at the initial step, I'm going to check whether this input is null or is empty. Because it's null or is empty, there's no point in running any logic. You can simply return 0. So here I'm going to check the input equals null or the input is empty. If it is yes, I will return 0 as per our question. Okay, so first we handle null or empty string by returning 0. Okay, we are good with that. As the second step, I'm going to convert our input string into a character array. So my input dot, we can use toChar array method to convert any string into a character array. So you can catch this with character array. Um, like this. So this will return you a character array. It will easier for you to handle characters one by one, A, P, P, L, E. So as the third step, I'm going to create a hash map with two generic types. The first one is should be character, and the second one should be an integer. So we have to import the class and new hash map. Why I'm using this generic type is I'm going to store the characters inside my map as key value pairs. So as the key, I'm going to store the character. As an integer, I'm going to store the frequency of that particular character. Then I'm going to loop a for each loop by using my char array, what we created before. So here char c and my character array. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, if a character count reaches 2, that means it is the first duplicate character. Okay, that's what we have to find it out. So here what I'm going to do is, I'm trying to uh, put data to my map like this. Okay, so I'm using put method to put data to my map. And in put method you can see there are two parameters. The first one should be key and the second one should be value. So the key obviously should be my character, and the value, we cannot just add value. We have to check whether this character already exists or not in our map. So for that, what I'm going to do is map dot get or default. We have a method called get or default. From the get or default, what you can do is, you can simply check if that particular character is currently exist or not. If it is not, it will take the value as 0. If it is yes, it will take that particular value. So it will not occurs any errors while looping through the for each loop. So, and you have to add one uh, at the end of the line. Okay, that's it. So from here it will return a full frequency map with character and the count. But here there's no need to run every loop, because at some point if the count reaches 2, that means that is the character what we need in this coding challenge. So what I'm going to do is, after this adding line, I'm going to check a condition. What I'm going to check is map dot get c, that means current character count is equals to 2. I'm going to check whether this count reaches 2 or not. If it is yes, then I'll simply return the character, because that means it's the first duplicate character. So we can immediately return it without wasting time or without looping again and again. So, and here assume that there's no duplicates. So if it is no duplicates, it will never come to this if clause. So here you have to simply return 0 if there's no duplicates. Sorry, yeah, that's it. So yeah, I think we are good with this. um if it is worked perfectly, it should return the value as p. Okay, we'll run and see how it works. Yeah, it worked perfectly, because we'll get the result as p, as we expected. uh, and if we want, we can try another example. We can try AABBC, because there are two duplicates. Then we can check whether it's working perfectly, because here there are two duplicates, but you should get the only first duplicate character, that means A. Let's run and see. Yeah, it will return it will return the correct value as we expected. So I think we are almost done with everything. We check null, we check empty, and yeah, so that's it. So I think we almost covered everything. So the solution works efficiently in ON time, complexity, and handle all type of characters. And don't forget to like and follow for more quick coding challenges. And see you on next video.